Are you kidding me? So here's the funny thing. The
All right, we're live. We're live.
Welcome to Creepcast! And just like that, we've been...
And Wendigoon bombed us.
So, for this podcast, we're going to be reading the Jeff the Killer story.
I like how you're just not gonna be like, hey, it's been a year.
No, because we always do fucking live streams for Lethal, okay? So who gives a fuck?
We're just gonna act like the podcasts haven't been gone for like a year.
Yeah, well, my dad doesn't act like he's been gone for 20 fucking years when he's minutes in the lead. So
by that logic, yeah, sure.
So I got this idea. I've been watching a lot of Creepcast, and I watched them read Jeff the Killer. I was like, wow, this sucks, but it's funny. It's hilariously bad, like fucking Sharknado or Return of the Killer Tomatoes. And then I watched them read Borrasca. Don't read Borrasca, please. It's not that it's bad. It's good. Just holy fuck, it's disturbing.
That sounds like a freaked up way of saying Baraka.
Never more did I want a story. Never more did I want a story to be about eldritch horrors or sacrificing children to eldritch. The truth is actually much more disturbing. Either way, I'm gonna drink to it. Either way, we're gonna read Jeff the Killer because it's so hilariously bad. I found it funny. So hopefully you lads will too.
Well, here, Dylan. Let's adhere to tradition. What are you drinking?
Okay, well, I just poured a shot of lemon whiskey yin. I've also got Hell's Isle. I've also got Absolute Lime.
Oh no, what was your thoughts on Hell's Isle? I don't think I remember you saying.
It's good, but if I'm drinking it, I'm gonna drink it mixed. And I also got expert vodka.
I got Captain Morgan, and then later when I run out of this Captain Morgan, I got a bottle of Captain Morgan. When I run out of the Captain Morgan, I'm gonna get another bottle of Captain Morgan. And when I run out of that bottle, I'm gonna get Captain Morgan.
Let me tell you. Let me make another reference for you. We take a bottle, becomes a shot glass. Where'd it go? It's in my ass.
Take a bottle, becomes... I love how he says that. That would not be slightly as funny if he didn't say, you take a bottle, becomes a glass. Where did it
go? It's in my ass.
It's like a weird rap.
Alright, so this is a long story, but thank the gods, it's not as long as you think.
Dak.
Why do you still have a freaking can of compressed air? Why do you still have that? That is now a Tallywhacker podcast prop.
No, I've also got this. I got at what was it? Fucking not YCon. That thing that we all went to for like a day.
Yeah.
Where you got the heavy meal poster, whatever it was called.
Yeah, it's called YCon.
Oh, well, I'm retarded. Either way, I got this. It's supposed to help with, like, writing and procrastination. It doesn't help. I just shove it up my ass, but...
Where did it go? It's in
my ass.
Okay. It looks like that potion from Shrek 2 that makes Shrek handsome.
You're fucking right. It does. Maybe if I drink this, Canada's economy won't be so shit.
Don't get your hopes up, bud.
I'm just gonna leave it unopened. I'm gonna save it for a rainy day when Canada's economy is truly in the gutter. Okay.
All right, so let's get. So who's reading this first? Because
I'll read first because it's my idea.
It's gotta be Dylan.
So this is a long story. If these two morons don't want to finish it tonight, we can pick it up again another night. But we're gonna.
Don't worry, we're gonna get through this. I will be there.
Yes. Are you streaming this on your screen? Because otherwise, it's just gonna look like.
Yeah,
nothing else.
Yeah, I have the browser set up. The words are there, and I'm gonna follow along as you read it.
All right, so here we go. Okay, here we go. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence has been found, a young boy states that he survived.
An ominous unknown killer? That's the same thing.
Ominous, not anonymous. Ominous. Do you not have the browser pulled up, John? You should be seeing this. You should be reading along.
I am reading along because I thought that was the same thing. I thought
no, it says ominous, not anonymous.
Ominous?
That has the same energy as I won't charge you rent.
That's what I'm referring to. It sounds... That's the same thing.
Anyway.
He survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open, even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. It's at that point I would leave the fucking room. I got up and shut it once more. Afterwards, I simply crawled under the covers and tried to get back to sleep. That's when I had a strange feeling, like someone was watching me. I looked up.
This is extra cursed because there's so freaking many ads. I literally scrolled down. I was like, Toyota.
I have no ad. I have no ads to say because I have my ad blocker on. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light illuminating from between my curtains, were a pair of two eyes. These weren't regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. Then how the fuck? Okay.
How did you tell if they?
They were bordered in black and a long pause with the three dots just played out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth. A long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there, watching me. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but said in a way only a madman could speak.
So just like how the story's written.
Yeah, he said, go to sleep. I let out a scream. That's what sent him at me. Well, maybe because he didn't listen, bro. My God.
He tells you a simple task and you decide, you know what? I'm going to ignore the crazy man's task and scream like I'm singing a Brandon Yates song.
He jumped on top of my bed. I fought him back. I kicked, I punched, I rolled around trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went into my dad's shoulder. Okay.
That's the worst game ever. This
bro threw a fucking kunai.
Okay, well, first things first. If a father's defending his son and the knife ends up in his shoulder, adrenaline's a hell of a drug. Jeff is about to get his head twisted off.
Yeah, I'd pull that thing out and stab the shit out of it.
I wouldn't even do that. I'd be like, oh, the knife's here. Can't get stabbed now.
The man could be stabbed if I was stabbed before.
The man probably would have finished him off if one of the neighbors hadn't alerted the police. Okay, so somehow...
How fast is this police?
Yeah, okay, so not only that, I want to read this whole paragraph again. He said go to sleep, he jumped on top of my bed, I fought him back, kicked, rolled around trying to kick him off me. That's when my dad busted in, so assumingly the kid is making noise, screaming, fighting off Jeff.
Yeah.
The dad came in, and then somehow within a span of, let's say, 10 seconds at most, the neighbor heard this, deduced something was wrong, called the cops, and then the cops were already on their way.
Who the fuck is the cop? Batman?
I actually got a way funnier. I've got a way funnier idea. Maybe the neighbors saw this creepy guy going through a window and decided not to do anything until that last possible.
Well, no, they probably got the cops, but conveniently they only shut up. They drove into the parking lot. Parking lot? Okay. And ran towards the door.
I call my place like a parking lot as well sometimes.
Okay.
We're both really dumb. A fellow autistic
The man
person.
turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash like glass breaking. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointing towards the back of my house was broken. I looked out to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing, I will never forget that face, those cold, evil eyes, that psychotic smile. They will never leave my head. The police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits that description, thanks for that very descriptive description, by the way, please contact your local police department.
Yeah, scary eyes and weird smile.
Okay, so right off the bat, for those of you who have never read this, Jeff the Killer, if you ask anybody what's a creepypasta, they'll say Jeff the Killer, Siren Head, Laughing Jack,
Slenderman,
Eyeless Jack, Smiling Jack, yep, Squidward Suicide,
Slenderman,
something about Bart dying, Record of Ragnarok, you know, creepypasta. Things like that. And like, this was obviously written by like a 13-year-old that wanted to kill his bullies, because I want to point out, so the story starts with a news, like it starts with a news story and then it goes to like something completely fucking different. Like it's like one of those, how did I get here? Well, to do that, to explain that, we'll have to go back like the fucking 3 months or whatever the fuck.
It's like how Megamind started.
I like how the story started with Jeff failing to kill people.
Yeah. By the way, but he has the accuracy and the precision to throw, let's say, a kitchen knife into somebody's shoulder, which was the stupidest thing he could have fucking done.
And what
I'm wondering is that how did Jeff not get his head yanked off by the dad?
Well, Chaz, you're gonna see a lot of ridiculous things. Like, I don't want to spoil anything.
If I'm a father and adrenaline,
no, let's say this is happening. Let's say your dad's not home. He's working a late night shift, whatever, hypothetically, and somebody's trying to murder your brother. They throw a knife into your shoulder. I just imagine you sound as like, "I'm gonna fuck you up,"
or like, I don't know. I fucking
Nah, Chaz. Here's what's gonna happen. You take a knife, threw it at a glass. I take the knife, shove it in your ass.
Or what would end up actually happening if somebody tried to forget my brothers? There's two of them, so I go in, try and save them. Let's think about this fully. Jeff tries to kill my brothers. Okay.
I bought this months ago, by the way.
It's like, okay, we got hold of the knife. It's a 3v1. My brother's gonna stomp his nose into his neck. Like,
all right. Now we're getting into the main story. Here we go.
Okay, the plot thickens.
This is before the news report and everything. All right. Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at work. I don't think they ever say what his dad does. And they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. It says fancy in quotations. Mm-hmm. I'm just picturing like your typical suburban neighborhood like you see in fucking Hoboken.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff and his brother Liu, I'm assuming Lou, couldn't complain though. A new, better house.
Their kid Lou though.
I hope they don't live in Britain.
I don't think it ever says. What was not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. "Hello," she said. "I am Barbara."
Why did you make her sound like that?
I am Barbara.
Don't worry about it. I live across the street from you. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself and introduce my son. She turns around and calls her son over. "Billy! These are our new neighbors!" Billy said hi and ran back to play in his yard.
Billy time.
Okay?
That was quick.
Shut up! By the way, I've been playing a lot of Zenless. I fucking love Billy so much. He's like, he sees something, he's like, "Oh!" Does like a full-on fucking JoJo pose.
Yep.
"Well," said Jeff's mom, "I am Margaret, and this is my husband Peter and my two sons, Jeff and Lou. Heil." I'm not going to finish that because YouTube.
That is such a bad accent, Dylan.
You think I'm taking this seriously? It's Jeff the Killer. They introduced themselves, then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. I want to keep this in mind. This will come in later in the story. They're going to a child's birthday party. And Jesus fuck, things will escalate. Anyway, Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said they would love to. When Jeff and his family were done packing, Jeff went up to his room. "Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's birthday party? If you haven't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid." You're... Go on.
That's some fucking shit from Velma.
No, you're right. You're not some dumb kid. You're the type of person to have a Discord account called Revenge and accuse somebody for leaking public nudes. Fucking retard.
Anyway.
Not speaking from experience, by the way. We totally haven't had experience with one of those dumbasses.
Yeah,
Jeff
totally
said his mother, "We just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now we're going to that party, and that's final." Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself knowing he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. Okay, good. You're listening to your parents. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling when suddenly... Oh god, now here it comes. Okay.
Oh no, I already see it.
He got a weird feeling. Not so much pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it just as some random feeling. What the... What the fuck?
That makes no sense. That's so...
Okay, it's not as autistic as you described it. I'm a little disappointed, actually.
Yeah,
he got this feeling, and then he started feeling it, but then it kept feeling.
Yeah, a weird feeling. He dismissed it as some random feeling, but not just some random feeling. Okay, but later they say that this feeling he only gets when he wants to kill people, but he's never experienced that yet, so what the fuck? Whatever.
His mother is like for the first time.
His mother called down to him to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. The next day, Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for... as he sat there eating his breakfast, once again he got that feeling. What the fuck? This time it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain. He's going through puberty.
Oh, yeah.
He's going through puberty. That's what he's doing. But once again, he dismissed it. As he and Lou finished breakfast, they walked down to, or unless you read Borrasca. I won't elaborate further. They sat there waiting for the bus, and then all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. Impressive, I'll say. Impressive.
Wait.
Jumped over them, only inches from their laps? That's not jumping over them. That's jumping beside them.
Wait.
I'm assuming it's jumping directly over their laps. But that would imply that they'd have to be like this to not get hit. They walked
down to the bus stop. They sat... Okay, I'm assuming that they're on a bench.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
So this dude on a skateboard just does the craziest kickflip of his life.
Yeah, so for Jeff and his brother not to get hit, they would have to be like this. Otherwise, their bodies would have got hit by something.
Give me a second, I would see your pose. I just got greeted with Kratos lore
It's like, I'm assuming they're sitting like this, like lean back. That's my best guess.
It was Tony Hawk.
Okay. They both jumped back in surprise. Hey, what the hell? I'm assuming Jeff said that.
I hate
the kid landed and turned back to that. He kicked his skateboard up and caught it with his hands. The kid seemed to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff.
What 12-year-old is doing that?
He wears an Aeropostale shirt. What the fuck? Awfully big word for Jeff the Killer. Okay, by the way, this is what I'm about to read. We'll talk about how cartoons gets. The dude with the skateboard says, and I quote, well. So the typical villainous well.
Oh, no, I have to do it. Wow.
It looks like, no, hold on. Well. We got some new meat. It's fucking
no
Zero the Hutt.
No 12-year-old could ever say that. Yuck.
Suddenly, 2 other kids appeared. I don't fucking know where. They just appeared. They can teleport. They're like
personas.
But they also got the feeling that they dismissed. It's just a random feeling that they felt when they feel. Anyway.
You have to stop saying that. That is...
One super skinny and the other was huge. Well, since
me
you're
and
here...
Cass, they summoned me and Cass together to beat this 13-year-old.
I'd like to introduce ourselves. Over there is Keith. Jeff and Lou looked over to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face like you would expect a sidekick to have. Jesus. And he's Troy. They looked over at the fat kid. Talk about a tub of lard. Jesus fucking Christ. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling.
Oh my God.
That is some savage writing. I'll say that.
Right.
Fucking shade.
That's some shit I would say.
I'm gonna do a shot to that. Jesus, that was a roast.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a shot to that too. Fucking God.
This is like reading like some power fantasy that some bully kid had.
This feels like this is like the first draft of a story, and then the dude never made any edits or anything.
This is the alternate timeline to the main singer Slipknot. If he didn't make music.
This just feels like the bro just typed it in frickin' Microsoft Word or whatever, or Microsoft PowerPoint, never used autocorrect, and just, like, the only thing he used to edit it was autocorrect, and just posted it.
Which does put him a level above John.
That is true. John doesn't know what the fuck autocorrect is.
I would never write something about weird random feelings, like
punching fist in face?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Here's the thing, John,
really ill, okay? I had a illness.
You would talk about a weird feeling? See, Tony had that for Mira, and then they fucked and they got over it. Anyway, and I said the first kid, and Randy. Now, for all the kids in the neighborhood, there's a small price for bus fare, if you catch my drift. Okay, so Jeff and his family moved to a nice neighborhood, I use the quotations, and the first day of school, they're getting robbed.
Oh my God.
Like, how did they know that they were new?
What, is this the richest block in Detroit?
Bro, it ain't even this. Bro, the ops don't even pull up on you this bad in Yarmouth.
Dang. I mean, it can't be Detroit. Did you see how fast the police showed up? They came in like fucking Goku's instant transmission.
Lou stood up, ready to punch the lights out of the kid's eyes when one of his friends pulled a knife. Jesus fuck! The kid goes, tisk, tisk, tisk. I had hoped you would been more cooperative, but it seems we must do this the hard way. This is so generically evil. Like, this is some typical villain shit.
I'm expecting I'm half expecting them to stroke their mustache and be like,
yes, the children. The 12-year-olds.
This is some shit from Total Drama Pocketel Island. If you've seen that season,
no,
that is precisely what happens.
Fucking Christ. But it seems we must do this the hard way. The kid walked up to Lou and took his wallet out of his pocket. I don't know why a child has a wallet. Jeff got that feeling again. Jeff got that feeling again. Now, it was truly strong. A burning sensation. Why does this kid have an STD? Everybody loves the STD. He stood up, but Lou gestured him to sit down. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid. Listen here, you little fuck. Give back my bro's wallet or else. Randy put the wallet in his... I'm paraphrasing, okay? And pulled out his own knife. So all these kids have their own knives. Oh, and what will you do? What will you do? Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. Damn! As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Okay, Jeff. Jeff drinks his fucking milk. Good lord.
This is why Jeff is meta in Marvel Rivals. If he's able to take on...
Shut the fuck up! Jeff, grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Randy screamed, and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Wait, where'd Jeff get the knife? Oh, no, no.
Yeah, no, he already had one.
Okay, I skipped that. That's my bad, y'all.
I've actually got a way bigger problem. He was not able to kill this grown man after he threw his knife at him, but
they're not. None of them are grown men. They're all.
No, he's talking about back when he threw the knife at the dad.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. No, you're right, John. Yeah, maybe he missed.
How is he taking on?
His aim isn't very good.
Well, no, because he can't blink. By the way, so I actually seen a video. So Jeff cut out his eyelids, meaning he can't blink anymore. And I actually seen a video. It's like, what would happen if you stopped blinking? By 2 hours, there'd be so much bacteria in your eyes that you're basically dead.
Oh, dead.
Basically, because when you blink, it kind of kills bacteria and shit like that. So because Jeff can't blink anymore, it's kind of fucking up his eyes and his immune system.
I didn't know that would straight up kill a motherfucker in 2 hours. I know it. I just assumed he'd be blind.
Well, you wouldn't be dead, but you'd basically be on the verge of death because the bacteria is already way into your body. And
you're not going to have eyes.
That was pretty fast.
Basically, yeah. He threw... Jeff ducked and stabbed him. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even hesitate. No, Jeff didn't even need the knife. I can't fucking read. He just punched Troy straight in the stomach and Troy went down. Bro, Troy's weak as fuck.
It's like that scene in Smiling Friends when Charlie punched that devil in the stomach and he went like, ugh.
As he fell, he puked all over. Bro, the fact is to have extra durability. Lou could do nothing but look in amazement at Jeff. Jeff, how'd you... was all he said. They saw the bus coming. They knew they'd be blamed for the thing. Well, yeah.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, this fucking violent kid started slashing and causing kids...
Well, to be fair, they attacked them. They attacked them first, and I'm pretty sure, Jeff's parents could be like, hey, that's my son's wallet. Why the fuck do you have it?
Yeah.
Jeff, okay, they saw a bus running back. They looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others. Jeff and Lou made it to school. They didn't dare tell what happened, as all they did was sit and listen. Lou just thought of Lou just thought of that as his brother beating up a few kids. Oh my god!
I'm having a stroke. The dialogue. Lou just thought of that.
But Jeff knew it was more. It was something scary. He got that feeling. He felt how powerful it was. Just
okay,
the
Kratos.
urge to hurt someone. So dopamine. This is fucking dopamine.
He wants more. The bodies.
Instead of jerking off, he's just beating people up. Just jerk off, kid. Just go to.
Nobody understands him.
Maybe don't ask a kid to do that. But I get what you're saying.
For legal purposes, I am merely joking. Jeff, instead of jerking off, may I offer you a bottle of liquor? I'd rather go to jail for.
Yeah, that's even better.
I'd rather go to jail for giving a minor to an alcohol than telling a minor to sexual acts.
Wait.
Something tells me that's better.
Giving a minor to alcohol.
Wait, what'd I say?
You said giving a minor to alcohol.
Okay, well, I'm drunk, and to facilitate that, Dibosia.
Dylan, this is worse than the writing of this creepypasta.
Oh, fuck you!
Alcohol, have some minors.
Where did I... Okay, I stopped at that. Okay, stop at that.
Maybe when I should eventually get a turn to read this so Dylan can have a break.
After this, after this paragraph, then yeah.
All right. He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help feeling happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school. Just stay for the entire day. Even as he walked home, due to the whole thing near the bus stop. Near the bus stop. You were at the bus stop. Fucking. And now he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore. Okay, so I want to bring that up. So they were at the bus stop, but then they decided to walk to school. How long did that take? Because if there's a bus stop, then it's safe to say that the school is a decent distance away, that you need a bus.
I mean, you say that, Dylan. My house from South End is not very far. And we had a bus stop.
Okay, I wouldn't know anything about that because I could walk to South... Like, I walked to South End, but junior high was out of town. I had to take the bus, but I walked to fucking elementary school and to high school. So, yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yes, you would. You know where my house is. You know the distance between mine and your house. So, yeah you would know the distance between my house and South End.
Yeah, but I never took the fucking bus. I always walked there because I walked there in like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, we had a bus that would take me to South End, despite the fact that it was like a 10-minute walk.
But he got off feeling happy.
Happy when he got home, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Thank you. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was, and he said, in a somewhat, as John would put it, anonymous voice, "It was wonderful." No, hold on. It was wunderbar. Ja, Sie Kyle. Next morning, he heard a knock at his front door.
Now he has schizophrenia.
He walked down to find 2 police officers at his mother looking at him with an angry look. "Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 kids, that it wasn't regular fighting, that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son!"
Oh, so they would have accepted regular ass whoopings, but because he unfairly brought out a knife, that dishonored the family, therefore he has to get flogged.
My honor!
Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. "Mom, they were the ones that pulled knives on me and Lou." Exactly. There you go. Tell the truth.
Okay. John, do you want to read next, or should I?
Oh boy, I'm ready for this.
All right.
John, do you know what paragraph you're on?
Yeah, we're at boy.
Okay.
Boy, said
True.
one of the cops. "We found 3 kids, 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach, and we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now, what does that tell us?"
That you suck at your fucking job.
Damn, whoa. What took these officers so long, huh?
Yeah, wait, it took them a day. Bro, wow.
They got an upgrade.
Inconsistencies.
No,
bro, it's like in Star Wars The Clone Wars, where Ahsoka got like a brand new R3 unit. Then like 2 episodes later, they had like a R7 unit. It's like, bruh, they are jumping the fucking upgrades with these R units.
Listen, clearly the cops had a big upgrade in between now and when Jeff failed to kill 2 people.
Does the R and R2D2 stand for retard?
No, it stands for...
So, by the way...
ransacking.
I want to point something out. So, I saw a fucking funny-ass meme where it's like the start of The New Hope where Vader was like, there were droids in that pod? What were they? It's like an R2 unit and a C-3PO unit. It's like, oh shit, word? Bro, those used to be my boys back in the day.
He could say him and Lou have been attacked, but then there is no proof it was not them who attacked first. There was clearly not a simple way to say that quickly and not clunkily, but whatever. They couldn't say that they were fleeing because truth be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself or Lou.
Wait, I need to break that down. What just happened? Okay. No, I need to... I'm going to read this so I can understand that Jeff knew it was no use. He could say him and Lou had been attacked, but there's no proof that it was not them who attacked first. Well, there's... I guess if they don't withstand injuries, maybe, but like...
Also, to be fair, it's 3 versus 2.
Yeah, the 3 lost.
Technically 1.
Yeah, but it was actually...
Yeah, but it's 3 testimonies against 2.
I guess, well, you would still say that you were attacked first, because...
Yeah, but Jeff probably thinks that's a waste of fucking time.
Well, Jeff's obviously retarded. He can't even kill a defenseless child and his dad.
Nah, you're right.
Anyway, okay.
I can just imagine Batman being like, contingency plan code. Jeff the killer.
Jeff the killer.
Just punch him. He's a fucking child. He's a fucking edgy 13-year-old. Just punch him in the face. Contingency plan code over.
This is actually this is doubly funny or strange because Jeff 1v3'd some dudes.
Yeah.
And failed to 1v2
a child and a father. Yeah.
And let's be freaking frank. If the dad got involved and there was a knife in his shoulder, the dad would have ripped that kid's head off.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat style.
I'd probably just pull out my split arms SC-215 and blow his fucking brains out.
I would inhale them like Kirby.
Okay. Continue, Jonathan.
Son, call your brother. Call down your brother. Kev couldn't do it since it was he who beat up all the kids. Who says it was he and not him? It was thy small thought that beat up thy delinquents, those rapscallions.
Shut the fuck up.
Those delinquents.
Sir,
the debaucherous fiends.
I want to point out those 3 dots means there was a log box. It's like, sir, it was me. Like
that has the same energy.
So dramatic.
As success will be mine.
At last. There, Jeff, barely even good at killing Jeff. That's a fucking murder.
I was the one who beat up the kids. Lou tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner and they both nod. Well, kid, looks like it's a year in juvie, as if they don't send him to court first.
Yeah. So I want to point that out. In the fucking episode they read this, they made the joke about that. It's like, that's it, just a year in juvie for stabbing 2 people. It's like, well, a year in juvie, no court, nothing. Also, I don't know why Lou is doing this for Jeff. It doesn't...
Wait, says Lou. They all looked at him holding a knife. The officers pulled out their guns on the fucking kid and locked them on Lou. This is a child.
This sounds like a bad donut operator video.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, didn't it say that Lou was upstairs?
He immediately came down. He sensed it. He ultra instinct downstairs.
My brother's in danger.
Me. I beat him.
Yeah, they looked up to see him holding a knife, meaning he's upstairs. So he has a knife up. Where the fuck did he... Okay. This is so bad. This is what
I mean, that's not that crazy, but that just begs the question, if he has a knife there, why didn't he have it in the first place when he got jumped by the kids?
I love this next line, by the way.
Like, it's not even insane that he has a knife in his own house, but if he's willing to bring a knife now, why didn't he do it before? Why is...
Oh, okay, so Jeff is the older brother. It's safe to assume that Lou is... Okay, so Jeff is 13 because the bully was 12. The oldest bully was 12. So it's safe to assume that Lou is either 12 or 11. At the youngest, maybe 10 or 9.
So 9? That's cursed.
They're gonna shoot this kid. They are so scared of a 9-year-old.
If I was a police officer and I saw a child with a knife, you know, I'd freaking hold my hand out, grab the kid by its head, that and boom, the kid's out of range.
All right.
Not to shoot the fucking kid.
I beat up
it was me, Barry.
I have the marks to prove it. He lifted up his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises as if he was in a struggle. Son, put down the knife, or I have to murder you, your mother, the whole fucking family. I'll put you all on the ground. I'm not around here, bitch.
Wait, son just put the said. Oh, it said the officer. He held it.
Yeah. Lou held up the knife and dropped.
No, it's still there.
Yep.
Lou held up the knife and dropped it to the ground. Wait, held up the knife and then dropped it to the ground like a mic drop?
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
He put his hands
after roasting the officers.
No, Lou, it was me. It was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Poor bro. Why did he say that?
What fucking cops? Poor lil bro. El Riz.
Tried to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away. Oh. The police led Lou out to the patrol car. So clearly there is no trial or anything, and they're not going to take his side, even though there's evidence that they started
this. We're in communist China. No trial.
I don't know where this fucking story takes place, but I'm loving this so far. I'm loving this so bad. It's funny.
Is it my turn?
Uncle Louie, take them. Tell them it was me, Barry. Tell them I was the one who beat up those kids. I want to be the cool one. You're making me look cringe.
I'll tell you what, Chaz. After the Jeff, please, you don't have to lie paragraph. It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff's
mother put her hands on his shoulders and then broke his back. Chaz,
okay. Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We know it's Lou. You can't... Wait.
What do you mean, we know?
We know it's Lou. You can't stop. You can stop.
You can't. Yeah, okay, so I want to spoil something. You're going to realize that the terrible mother... Good lord.
Okay, Jeff watched helplessly as the cop car speeds off with Lou inside.
They just fucking sped. They're doing...
Fucking... Yo!
Oh god, what was that? What's your character's name in Forbidden Light, John? The one with the fucking van that...
Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler. The dude who went like 200 kilometers residential road in a bent-up van.
Okay. You don't have to let me know. Jeff watched helplessly as the car speeds off with inside. A few moments later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face next on his phone. Son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother...
Okay, I like that. Okay, I'll say that. That's actually a nice sentence. His vocal cords strained from crying, so he couldn't speak. I'll say I like that. That's actually pretty good.
It's still absolutely stupid. Like... These cops immediately took him away.
Yeah, it's stupid, but the reason why Jeff can't cry, I like that. I'll give it that. That's good. That's a good line.
Okay.
But it takes a while for. They immediately just kidnapped this kid. Essentially, the mother did not protest. There's no court or anything.
I'm expecting the mother to.
That's why it's gotta be a third world country.
I'm just expecting the mother to fucking Kamehameha. Tag in Vegeta to beat up the other.
Tag it like it's DBFZ.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Vegeta comes in Super Saiyan Blue, evolved, just like, gosh, on the other officer.
Christ. Okay. Wait, was there crying? It said Jeff's mother.
Yeah.
Oh, walked his father inside to.
Break the bad news to him.
Break the bed. I thought that said break the bed. To break the bad news.
He's saying, our son just went to juvie. Let's fucking make another one.
We need a new one. We need a patch. Okay. Break the bad news. As Jeff wept in the driveway. After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they thought of Lou when it was his fault. He just went to sleep trying to get the whole thing off his mind. Yeah, good freaking luck with that. 2 days went by with no word from Lou or JDC. JDC?
I'm assuming maybe juvenile detention center. That's my best guess.
Yeah, that must be.
No. I want to come up with a very cursed thing. Jonathan Deduction Crew.
Okay, so Chaz, me and you are going to be doing literally all of the.
Okay, no friends to hang out with because apparently he just. Wait, how old is this creepypasta, Dylan? Do you know?
The Jeff the Killer itself, at least 2011, I think. This?
No, this has got to be older than 2011.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Hold on, we gotta do quick research because it's like, how the fuck does this motherfucker at age 13 have no friends?
Jeff Bezos. Why?
Jeff the character. Oh, Jeff the character is 13.
Yeah, you said Jeff the Killer, 13, right?
Yeah, the character's 13.
Yeah, but I'm wondering when this story in the first place came out.
I'm not sure how old the creepypasta is.
Yeah, that's been a long.
Regardless, like even me, like when I was 13, I had Facebook.
Like, here we go. Jeff the Killer, boy Jeffrey Woods, is titular the main protagonist, main antagonist of 2011 and 2015 revamped creepypasta. So it was originally released in 2011 and revamped in 2015.
Oh, it's actually more recent than I would have expected.
It might be older, but the one we're reading right now is a re-uploaded version because it literally had to be uploaded to a different website for bad creepypastas.
Okay.
Which is ironic considering when people think of creepypasta, they usually think of Jeff the Killer.
So, fun fact, we're getting a Jeff the Killer movie.
Oh.
If in the trailer they say, and Jeff got a feeling, he dismissed it as just a random feeling, but he could feel the feeling. It's like, I'll watch it. Anyway,
the feeling.
That will be some M. Night Shyamalan writing.
Okay, 2 days went by, though. Yeah. No friends hanging with it, nothing but sadness and guilt. That is until Saturday when Jeff is woken up by his mother with a happy... Sunshiny? Is that even a word?
Probably not.
Sunshiny face?
Jeff,
Jeff,
that's like a sunscreen brand.
Jeff, it's the day, she said it as she opened up the curtains.
Who says something like that when you wake someone up? Hey, buddy, it's the day. No fucking shit.
It's the day we waited for.
It's freaking groovy.
Man up the door. Now, if this was me, it'd be like, son, wake the fuck up.
No, it's Billy's party. He's not fully awake. Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after there's a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens up the past days. Okay.
Yeah, partying with a bunch
past of days. So brighten up the past days. So 2 fucking days. 2 days. It hasn't even been half a week.
Christ.
They didn't even bother to go to court or to visit their son. They immediately just abandoned him in the fucking woods.
Like, well, he clearly got patched out, so.
Before you continue,
yeah.
Before you continue, I want to put down. So Jeff and his family is still invited to the birthday party after his brother stabs someone.
Yeah, it's like this news isn't hidden.
Yeah. So anyway, continue. Let me know when you want me to pick.
Now get dressed. I'll go after this part. Then
okay.
You have no idea what I just said. Okay, I'll just signal you.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. I get dressed. Jeff's mother walked out of the room. Downstairs, get ready yourself. He fought himself together. He picked out a random shirt. And apparently, no one just he saw his mother and finally dressed up. Mother and addressing his father in a suit.
Can you read this properly, please?
Wait, you're following along with me. You know what I'm talking about.
I can follow along just fine, and I'm fucking buzzed. So
you thought why they ever would wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party? Yeah, who's wearing a suit to a child's party?
But guys, this is a nice neighborhood, even though Jeff and his brother got robbed and stabbed on their first day of school.
This isn't a ball.
I know, but this is supposed to be a nice neighborhood, and Jeff and his brother got robbed and stabbed on the first day of. Well, they were attacked on their first day.
I'd like you boys to know that on the stream we got this mad advertisement for some Yeezys.
I don't. For me, it just says advertisements because my ad block.
Anyway,
get up to 80 golden chips for our live casino.
Excuse me.
Play.
Son, is that all you're going to wear? Said just Mom. Better than wearing too much. He's.
Fair, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. His mother personally feeling to yell at him and hide it with a smile. Jeff.
Why would you yell at him? Bro, this is a bad mother.
It's like,
Jesus.
You're not wearing your Yeezys!
You're wearing your fake Jordans! You're gonna wear your real Jordans to the kid's birthday party.
Right. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed. It's a kid's, yeah! That'd be like if...
I love how even the mother says they're overdressed. I want to had a line of dialogue for this whole story. He's appeared like maybe once, like 2 or 3 times, and he hasn't had one line of dialogue.
Want to make an impression? Wait. We may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression," said his father. Jeff grunted.
Oh, never mind. I'll just shut the fuck up now.
And went back to his room. I don't have any fancy clothes. Why would his parents not know that? Of course they're the ones buying his clothes. 13-year-olds don't have money.
Yeah, by the way, and remember, they just moved to a fancy neighborhood after their father got a promotion at work. So, of course, he wouldn't have fancy clothes.
To be fair, my parents don't know what I wear either. I came out with a shirt, and they didn't know I had it.
But you do have something fancy.
Remember at least you're how long ago was that? Because you're an adult now.
Yeah, but Jonathan, remember that red dress you wore when we went to see them?
Yeah, exactly. They don't know this.
No, your mother saw you. Yeah, your mother saw you walk over there. She's like, about fucking time, bro.
Okay, we're at just pick out something. I'll let you pick this up.
Thank you, brother. All right. Just pick out something. Oh, just pick out something, called his mother. He looked around his closet for what he would call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants, so literally my work pants, he had for special occasions. What special occasions? And an undershirt. He couldn't find a shirt to go with it, though. He looked, I'll be specific, he looked around and found only striped and patterned shirts, none of which go with dress pants. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna look like a PUBG character.
You're wearing that? They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh, no time to change. Let's fuck off and go, she said just as she herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and it appeared that
that is exactly as weird as it sounds.
What the fuck? Just like his parents, way overdressed. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. This is supposed to be a kid's birthday party, by the way.
I think this is a drug trade.
Oh, no, the kids are out in the yard.
The kids are out in the yard, Jeff. How about you go meet some of them, said Barbara. Jeff walked outside to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes, shooting at each other with plastic guns. He might as well had to get a Toys R Us. Bro, y'all remember Toys R Us?
Oh my god, that is like a time capsule.
I mean, we never had one. Now, when they say plastic guns...
No, there was one in Halifax.
Okay, well...
Yeah.
So we didn't have one. But I'm thinking, when I think of plastic guns, my brain is going to 3D printed guns, which are very real.
And very illegal.
Yeah.
I want to point out, suddenly a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and had wanna play Now, I could excuse this. Like, sometimes when I write, I accidentally type the wrong word when I'm trying to type a word, like the letter that's right next to it, and it makes out something retarded. But the fucking Y and W key are so far away.
No, he probably meant like there's a child, like a 8 or 9-year-old that want to play.
Yeah, because there's also please, so you might be right. Yeah. No kid, I'm way too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with a dog face. Please, he said the kid. Fine, said Jeff as he drop kicked him in the face. He put the hat on and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous, but then he started to actually have fun. It might not have been super cool, but for the first time, he had done something that took his mind off Lou. So he played with the kids for a while until he heard a noise. A weird rolling noise. Then it hit him. He is dead. Shy surprise! That's a gun to your head, and death in it!
Shy surprise.
What you can do, Jeff Jutsu!
Jeff Jutsu!
Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence on their skateboards. Okay, so I want to point this out. I was thinking about this. 3 kids were riding their skateboards over, presumably, grass in a backyard and jumped over a fence. That means that these kids have enough force in their legs to push a skateboard over grass that the skateboard can go with enough momentum, and then they can kick over the fence.
They're freaking Tony Hawk, bro.
Including a fat kid.
To quote Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, does he do? What kind of they drink? Like, what do these kids do? Whatever. Okay. Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. It just takes off the fucking hat. It's like, Jeff! Jeff the killer! Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Hello, Jeff. Okay, so I'm only just now thinking of this. I literally thought of this. These kids are fully recovered from being stabbed. They were stabbed, and now they have enough energy to do this. What is going on with the kids in this nice neighborhood? Jesus.
The not-so-nice neighborhood.
Hello, Jeff, is it? Yeah, you must have bad fucking memory. We have some unfinished business. Just saw his bruised nose. I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you, and you got my brother sent to JD. Fair enough.
Why not just say QB?
Fair enough.
Yeah, why the frick would a kid use freaking, like...
acronyms? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. That's for smart people.
Yeah,
you assume this was written by a smart kid? Randy got an angry look in his eyes. Oh, no. I don't go for even. I go for winning.
I go for winning.
You may like an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I want to say this. You may have kicked our asses that one day. Yeah, that one day. 2 fucking days ago. That was 2 days ago.
Now I gotta. No, oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning.
This is like some shit for fucking Yakuza, but Yakuza. But not today, as he said. As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground.
They just broke.
Wait, hold on. What? They rushed at Jeff. They both fell to. Did they trip? Whatever. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff grabbed him by the ears and headbutted him. Damn, okay. Jeff.
I've got this hilarious mental image. You know when in Galactus versus Unicron,
yeah,
Unicron grabbed Galactus' stupid helmet and kneed him in the face?
He grabs his ears and goes, boosh!
Okay.
Headbutted him, Jeff pushed Randy off of him, both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets.
Wait, the parents run out of the building because of some teenagers before the guns. This is before the guns were pulled. What are these parents?
Because they were fighting.
But why are the? But the
scared about a bunch of kids fighting.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I would understand if the guns are pulled out, but the parents are running away from the teenagers before that was. What is happening?
No. The parents were running out of the house. Oh no, you're right. Okay, I thought
yeah,
it was.
They ran out of the building before the guns were established.
But the next line is no one interrupts or guts will fly. So I'm assuming they're running out of the house to stop the fighting. But it's not conveyed well.
Oh,
it makes it seem like
okay, that would make more sense.
But it's I understand why you think that, Chess. It's not written well. Shocker, Jeff.
Randy is saying this to his guys. He's asking them not to interrupt the fight. He doesn't want them to...
By the way, where the fuck did they get guns? They're like 13. Where did they get guns?
In a good neighborhood.
Yeah, a nice. This has to be America. Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Now we know where Jeff gets his signature. God. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. And then he wrapped around his face, kicking face fist. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabbed his foot and... oh my god, Jeff is wrong. Jeff drinks his milk, causing Randy to fall to the ground. I would imagine if your foot gets twisted. Jeff stood up and walked towards the back door. So the motherfuckers with 2 guns just decided not to shoot.
Wait,
Troy grabbed him.
They probably both
Okay, there we go. Now I'm caught up.
Troy grabbed him. Needs some help. He picks Jeff up. He picks him up by the back of the collar and throws him through the back. What the fuck?
That's some freaking... That's a Tekken move.
Jeff tries to stand. He is kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff until he starts to cough up blood. Come on, Jeff. Fight me!
Fight me!
He picks up Jeff and throws him into the kitchen.
He's thrown.
Okay. So he's in the backyard, then he gets thrown into the kitchen. I'm assuming he gets through a window or like the freaking back glass door. You know those back glass doors that you have to slide open. What the?
This is like a fight in Logan.
It's a Tekken fight. I'm telling you.
Bro, this is so much better than when I listen to Cat's podcast sober. This is so much better now that I'm actually drunk.
Yeah, you have to get
where did I... Where am I off? Randy sees the bottom. Oh, hold on. Okay, come on. Thank you, Jonathan. He picks up Jeff and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottom counter and smashes the glass over Jeff's head. That is a waste of vodka. By the way, these bottles... people, these bottles are sturdy. You can't just smash it over someone's head.
Meaning Jeff's skull has to be as strong as Justin's.
Jesus Christ. Certainly not a 13-year-old couldn't do that. Come on, Jeff. Look at me. Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood. I was the one that got your brother sent to JDC. Just say juvie. And now you're gonna sit there and let him.
Wait, Dylan, I think you skipped this fight. He throws Jeff back into the living room. He's getting freaking Tekken comboed.
Oh shit, you're right. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, dear viewers.
We need to take it. Okay, so he got thrown around once, thrown back into the kitchen, then thrown back into the living room.
I'm sorry, dear viewers. No, I'm not. Fuck you all. Anyway, come on, Jeff. Look at me. I was the one who got your brother sent to JDC. Just say Choofy.
Nobody speaks.
And now you're gonna sit here and let him rot for a whole year. Yeah, rot for a year. You should be ashamed. Jeff starts to get up. Oh, finally! A challenge! Saxton! Jeff is now on his feet. Blood and vodka on his face. Hell yeah, brother! Once again, he gets that strange feeling. The one in which he hasn't felt for a while. It's been 2 days!
When his parents have not phoned the police, there are a bunch of kids fighting in some stranger's house.
With guns, by the way.
This is the most poorly staged fight I have ever read.
There's no pacing, by the way. There's the pacing is all...
And I've seen the Boys comic. Oh, Lord, I am having the time of my life. This is the best podcast I've ever
I just skimmed ahead. This is about to get really good.
Oh yeah, trust me. So again, I want to... I hope you guys would have fun with it. So I want to reiterate, he felt the feeling he hasn't felt for a while. It's been 2 fucking days. At most 3. It's been 3 days, and he felt the feeling he hasn't felt in a while. It's like, bro!
Alright, Dylan, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. That fight is up. Red. Oh, hold on. Where did I... I use Red the Death. They might have something. Okay, here we go.
Finally, he's up.
Yeah, finally he's up. says Randy as he runs at Jeff. Then when it happens, something inside Jeff snaps. Is it his penis? He's probably just a horny teenager. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone, as if it wasn't gone before. All he could do is kill. He grabs Randy and pile drives him.
He freaking Zangiefs him.
Heavy, Jeff the Killer, Buster.
He freaking Potemkins him.
The punch causes Randy heart. Wait, what? Hold on. The punch causes Randy's heart to stop. As Randy gasps for breath, Jeff hammers down on him punch after punch. Blood gushes from Randy's body. Where from his body? Until he takes one final breath and dies. What the fuck?
This is a fighting game combo. I'm telling you.
Wait, I need to read this bit. I need to read this bit because it gets good. Everyone is looking at Jeff now. I thought the parents rushed out the house. They were watching.
Yeah, wait, didn't the parents leave?
They were watching this violent, invincible-like fight taking place.
Before the kids pulled out guns, by the way.
Not a shot was fired yet.
Yeah, no.
Just wait. Although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff. Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. As he runs, Troy and Keith let out fire on him, each shot missing. Of course they were missed. These are kids.
How do you miss somebody in the same room as you with a gun?
Wait.
I don't know, Chaz. How do I miss shots from a laser sight in a Walking Dead VR game?
I don't know. The parents watched the entire thing. Not one of them phoned the police.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, John makes a good point. So I think we read something about the parents drinking, but so I would imagine because they ran a bottle of with a bunch of pubescent teenagers. So nobody's calling the cops. Nobody's stopping these kids. What the fuck?
Nah, this is the real death battle. Kratos versus Asha has nothing on them.
For context, y'all, we just watched Kratos vs. Asha. I told y'all my goat was gonna cook. Shout out, by the way.
Jeff runs up the stairs.
Shout out to my goat cooking.
He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind him. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom.
Okay, no, this gets even worse.
I imagine he dives. He does this swan dive.
No, how this is worse is that these two kids, granted, obviously kids aren't going to be very good with guns, but there's only the margin of they emptied their at least 6-round magazine of, let's assume, pistols. That's 12 bullets in total, and not a single one of the 12 bullets hit him in the same room?
I'm assuming they're either firing Glock 19s.
Oh my god, John would do better in Apex.
He would, yeah. Chaz, you would have a better time at fucking TDM of Apex.
That's impossible.
Okay, he grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Now this is a real fight. And now
wait, they get their knives ready. They ran out of ammo that fast. They ran out of ammo that quickly.
Yeah, they said
a 6-round pistol. That is a shitty pistol.
Maybe it's California.
They have to be revolvers. That 6-round revolver. What the fuck? Okay, continue.
Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face.
Oh
Troy
god, that has to hurt.
Hard. And now it's all that's left is Jeff, because Troy couldn't take a fucking couldn't take a towel rack to the face.
Wait, that implies that he killed him with a towel rack.
Yeah,
because it says now all there's left is Keith, implying if you
he probably knocked him out. But I mean, he killed the other guy.
Okay,
his heart exploded.
That wasn't conveyed, but like if you get knocked onto the ground, you can still
empty bottle.
Like
I have like 5 empty bottles of liquor in my floor.
He's more agile than Troy though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. Why didn't he just stab? I'm asking two big questions.
Wait, what?
He pushed him into the wall. A thing of bleach.
A thing? That's some writer talk right there.
Wait,
hold on.
Where the bleach... y'all at? I lost my train of thought. Where y'all at?
Okay.
Oh my God, don't.
Okay. Wait, don't let me help. The paragraph starts with Troy swings his knife at Jeff.
Okay.
That's the paragraph, and we're all the way down to the bleach thing.
Bleach. Thank you so much, Chaz.
A thing of bleach. What the frickin'? You mean a bottle?
Doesn't know what a bottle of bleach is.
A thing of bleach fell down on top of him from the top shelf. It burnt both of them, and they both started to scream. This is the most insane fight ever.
This is like Final Destination. This is like some Final Destination type shit.
Jeff wiped his eyes as best as he could. He pulled back the towel rack and swung it straight into Keith's head. He impaled him?
Jesus!
As he lay there bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. He let out like a scream?
Like,
wait a minute. Okay, continue.
Okay. Wait, is it my turn to read? I think this is my turn now.
Sure, go for it.
Or John, or was your turn not long enough? I don't even remember.
I'm starting to get drunk. I can't think.
All right, I'm keeping track of everyone because I'm sober. I'm not quite done yet. What's so funny?
What's so funny?
Asked Jeff. Keith. Oh yeah, Keith is still alive. Okay, never mind. He didn't impale it into him.
It sounds like he swung a blow, stabbed someone in the head with it.
Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. Is he trying to look cool, like having one last smoke?
No, it's like fucking. No, it's like Pyro from the X-Men movie. You know, with like the fucking the fucking flick lighter from like X-Men 2. Yeah.
What's funny? He literally said the same thing. He said, "Is it that you're covered in bleach and alcohol?" Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him, and Jeff ate it. As soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames... For God's sake, they keep repeating that.
Hey, fun fact, that's not how lighters work.
Yeah, also, that would also mean that the alcohol would be a high enough percentage that it could ignite and burn somebody.
Is bleach even flammable?
No, but there's also okay, well, I wouldn't know. But there's also vodka on him. So that means that the vodka would have to be a high enough percentage that it would instantly ignite.
Bro, got doused in Everclear.
Yeah, no, hold on. How about... This is my iceberg vodka. My iceberg vodka is like 40%, and my Absolute Lime is 40%. Wait. So bro had to be in at least maybe 30% or under to be lit on fire.
No, I think for alcohol... Wait, no. The alcohol had to have been at least 50 or more. And to drive this point home, I'm going to go grab my lighter. Because I have, like...
No.
I'm not.
It's not going to burn
I'm not throwing the lighter.
That's not how alcohol works.
So, the reason... I shouldn't have to explain this to anybody, but this is a lighter.
Let me
Yeah, you know what happens when you get your thumb off of the thing? Turns off. That's about it.
Yeah. That's about to see it.
Alright, the bleached his skin.
What the bleach? What the fuck?
Yeah, the bleached!
You see, the knife wound. That's what I'm gonna say from now on. Jeff let out a terrible screech as he caught fire, like me when playing Apex. He tried to roll out the fire like a scene from fucking Fairy Tale, but it was no use. The alcohol made him out into a walking inferno, so like the Human Torch.
That's not how fire spreads, by the way.
He ran down the hall and somehow didn't catch the entire house on fire and fell down the stairs. Everybody started screaming as they saw Jeff. Now a man on fire. They made it sound so ominous. He is now a man on fire.
he aged by like 7 years because he's on fire.
Dropped to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the flames. That's when he passed out.
Finally the adults do something fucking useful. Finally they act like adults. Bruh, the whole time the adults were doing shit, now they actually act like adults.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
When Jeff woke, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything. But
wait, wasn't his whole body on fire? Didn't it? Body was on fire, not just his face?
He had a cast around his shoulder and stitches all over his body. Okay, so yeah.
No, shut up.
He tried to stand up, but he realized that there was some tube in his arm. And when he tried to get up, it fell... When he tried to get up, it fell out.
That is... Wow,
that is a really poorly implemented IV.
Yeah, whoever did that did not do a good fucking job.
I don't think you can be out of your bed just yet, she said as he put him back in the bed and reinserted the tube. That is not secured well.
Oh, in my head. I really
John, I like how it's not the stabbing or burning that you give a frick about. It's the tube.
I don't like needles. I don't like things.
I love how that's what you tried. Not the fact that bro.
Wait, John, I'm about to make it better. You best go hide in your tube! Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were. Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. Honey, are you okay? What the fuck do you mean, are you okay? Are you okay,
By the way,
honey?
I want to point out, that is the fucking said after get like 3rd or 4th degree burns, and the first thing, are you okay? It's like, yeah, I'm just fucking peachy.
I have a really funny comparison. So recently I've been watching this show called Chicago Fire. There's this character that's trying to get a baby. She had this parent carry a baby for her. The mother was in a bad accident.
God, no!
Yeah, it was in a really awful accident. The mother died giving birth to the child. The woman that was trying to adopt
her... fucking Baraska! Why?
Okay. The parent heard about this horrific tale, and when she was told this, she hit us with, "Oh no." Imagine hearing all of that. And
Please.
you just reply with, "Oh
People,
no."
Please, just don't read Baraska, please. Just don't. If you love your sanity and you don't want your mentality broken, just don't read Baraska.
Alright, Kaz, keep going, because I read some of it and it's really funny.
Yeah, okay, honey, she asked. Jeff couldn't answer, though. His face was covered and he was unable to speak. Oh, honey, I have great news. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy... Wait. After all the witnesses told the police that The witnesses told the police that Randy confessed to trying... Isn't Randy dead?
Yeah, Randy's...
Yeah, he's dead.
That he confessed...
In his last dying breath.
Okay, I guess. It's trying to attack you. They decided to let Lou go. How are these two cases... Okay, maybe if he confessed, then he also confessed the other part. But I'm like, these are two separate cases. How's it... Okay, whatever, fine. This made Jeff almost bolt up, stopping halfway, remembering the tube coming out of his arm. He'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to be together again. I thought... My brain filled in the blanks. I thought she said, "You two can hang out again." Yeah.
But like, he's in such horrible shape. Is she not comforting or mourning him? He killed a kid in self-defense.
He killed 3 of them. No, he killed 2 of them, I think.
He killed a lot of them.
I think he killed 2 of them. I know he killed 1 of them by punching him so hard his...
Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes. The next couple of weeks, Jeff was visited by his family. And came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family members were all there to see it.
I want to point out, so his mother was there for like a few seconds to be like, "Good news, your brother's getting out of juvie." Well, bye! Like, that is... I told you the mother was fucking terrible.
What he would... see what he looked like. as the doctors unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage coat his face. Wait. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover over his face
was almost removed.
Okay. When I get to I'll signal you, Dylan. Okay. Let's hope for the best, said the doctor. He quickly as if the doctors don't know they were working on this kid forever. Letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. That's professional. Jeff's mother screams at the sight of his face. Jeff's dad stare awestruck at his face. Dylan, now it's you.
All right. What happened to my face? My face! Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked in the mirror and saw the cause of distress. His face. It's horrible. His lips were burned to a deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color. Because that's what fire does.
He's not the Joker.
His hair singed from brown to black.
That's
what fire does. He slowly put his hand to his face. It had a sort of leathery feel to it now. He looked back at it suddenly and then at the mirror. Jeff, said Lou, it's not that bad. Not that bad? It's perfect! His family was equally surprised. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably. His parents noticed that his left eye and hand were twitching. Jeff, are you okay? Okay, I've never felt more happy. Look at me. This face goes perfectly with me. He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it, but he didn't dismiss it as just a random feeling this time.
Not this time.
Looking at it in the mirror, what caused this? Well, you may recall. Okay, this was another clip I saw from Creepcast while I had my VR headset on, I was podcast in the background and I couldn't help but laugh while playing Walking Dead. I couldn't help but laugh. Now all of a sudden it says, well, you may recall. Now all of a sudden the author is breaking the fourth wall in the middle of the story and talking directly to the reader. Now all of a sudden there's a narrator.
That's like what happened in Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Bro, now all of a sudden it's like, what caused this? Well, you may recall. Yeah, I recall 2 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Jeff was fighting Randy. Something in his mind. His sanity snapped. Thanks for the spoiler. You just fucking told us what happened, even though we already knew. Whatever. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is his parents. Wait, what? Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is his parents didn't know. What the fuck? Okay. Doctor, said Jeff's mom. Doctor, said Jeff's mom. Is my son alright? You know, in the head? It's like, what a thing to ask as a parent.
Oh, just wait. The response is even better.
Oh, yes. This behavior is typical for patients that have taken very large amount of painkillers. Bullshit.
God, I gotta try some painkillers myself. Maybe I could turn myself into the Joker.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lie? If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here and we'll give him a psychological test. That's not how hospitals work. Oh, thank you, doctor. Jeff's mother went over to Jeff. Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go home, yeah?
Oh my god, the next slide is going to be funny with Dylan's dumb accent. I am excited.
Fuck you! Jeff looked away the mirror, his face still formed into a crazy smile. Okay, mommy. Ha ha!
You know what I mean?
Oh god, my throat. His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to get his clothes. Yeah, this is what came in, said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress pants and white hoodie after her son. Weren't they burned though? Wasn't his whole body on fire?
Wait. It just needed a quick patch.
Yeah, sure.
Just like Louis.
Jeff's mother went into his room and made him put his clothes on. Then they left, not knowing this was their final day of life. Ooh,
How ominous.
Late at night, Jeff's mother woke to a sound coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if someone was crying, which is not going to make sense in the next few sentences. She slowly walked over to what it was. What a strange way to say that. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile to his cheeks. Jeff, what are you doing? Asked his mother. Jeff looked over to his mother. He's like, I couldn't keep smiling, Mummy. It hurts after a while. Now I can smile forever. Jeff's mother noticed his eyes ringed in black. Jeff, your eyes might feel. His eyes were seemingly never closing, so he doesn't blink. I couldn't see my face. I got tired, and my eyes closed. I burned out the eyelids so I could see myself forever. My new face. Jeff's mother slowly started to back away, seeing that her son was going insane. What's wrong, Mummy? Aren't I beautiful? I don't know why I'm doing a German accent. Just roll with it.
No, it fits. This is a war crime that you're reading.
Yeah, the story of Jeff the Killer takes place in. Yes, son, she said. Yes, you are.
Like Hitler's manifesto.
Let me go get your daddy. Your daddy, not your father. Whatever. So he could see your face. She ran to the room and shook Jeff's dad. But the dad doesn't even have a name, by the way. I don't know if y'all picked up on this. Jeff's dad doesn't have a name. Let's just call him Adolf. Honey, get the gun.
They were really going to kill this kid.
But there are 5 dots here. Honey, get the gun. She stopped as soon as Jeff in the door. As she stopped as she saw Jeff in the doorway holding a knife. Mommy, you lied! The last thing they hear before Jeff rushes them with the knife, gutting both of them. So the father just doesn't do shit.
He basically said, guess I'll die.
His brother Lou woke up, startled off by some noise. He didn't hear anything. He just shut his eyes. He tried to go back to sleep. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that he didn't dismiss as a feeling, that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth and slowly raised the knife and plunged it into Lou. Lou thrashed here and there, trying to escape Jeff's grip. Shh! Just go to sleep, my brother! And that's the end of Jeff the Killer. So, why did Jeff kill his brother? I get it, his mind snapped, but
that's not how character development works.
Through the story, through the story, we get the impression that Jeff loves his brother.
There we go.
But he ends up killing his brother, whatever. And the rest is just like other versions of the story. But everything else we read was like I'm pretty sure, like the original post. So don't worry about that.
Oh my god, this makes the writing in the Joker seem like Citizen Kane. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that was bad.
Oh my
god. But it was like Sharknado, it was so bad it was good. Jonathan, what are your thoughts?
Okay. We're doing thoughts.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Oh. I will say this. It is still better than Kung Fu Panda 4, I'll say that.
Jesus fuck. This is better than Record of Ragnarok, I'll say, because it's actually entertaining.
At least there was a cohesive story. But
no, there wasn't!
It was a beginning, middle, and end, but everything that happened in it was so bizarre. That's the issue. It is so strange. They play it off as straight. They don't explain how anything happens. Things just happen for the sake of it. And it just takes a look at logic and reality and toss them both into the dumpster.
The biggest point that I'm hung up with is there's not a single adult that just grabbed this kid and is just like, all it takes is one dad to be just bear hug, you're doing nothing. That would have stopped the entire story. It's just like, or even if the dad
somebody was trying to do this to my nephew, I'd probably just beat the ever-living fuck out of them. It's like, oh no, you stabbed me in my belly. Joke's on you, I'm so fat, my intestinal tract is like 5 meters away from my belly. I'm perfectly
5
safe.
meters? Bro's making him out to be the Blob. What the frick?
though you absorb the knife and shoot it back like Mr. Fantastic's ability.
You know what?
Marvel
Because
he parries it
without having an aneurysm task, shot that.
Right.
Oh my god, that is one of the most insane stories I've ever seen.
Just wait until we read I Dared My Best Friend to My Life.
Wait. Say that again, your mic cut.
So, there's a creepypasta titled I Dared My Best Friend. It's not a creepypasta story. Called I Dared My Best Friend to Ruin My Life. It's so cartoonishly bad, it's actually... We should read that next time.
Oh, no. Your creepypastas, I want more.
No, it's fucking good.
I believe you. I know that Squidward Suicide is a famous one. People claim for years that was based off a real canceled episode from SpongeBob. Here's the thing, though. Who would be dumb enough in the network to create something like that?
Alright, Chaz, what are your thoughts on Jeff the Killer?
It's nothing absolutely insane. It's just something obviously written by, like, a 12, 13-year-old. It's not absolutely insane. I'm just hung up on the fact that no adult just freaking, like, eviscerated Jeff. It's like,
again,
hey, that's not okay. Boosh!
I feel like the only editing the writer did was fucking autocorrect.
There wasn't really any typos.
That's true.
Another thing I noticed is that this really does write, like, some weird... what's the right word?
Oh, fucking
like a power fantasy. This read like a power fantasy from some bully kid trying to make himself seem tough.
It's funny you say that. Continue, though. I'll finish my comment later.
It's like they tried to, like, make it seem like some sort of justice, but everyone is too stupid in this story. This writing is basically Cars 2 level of logic. Trying to be cool as possible, but when you think about it, that nothing in the tone and writing makes this good. This is too funny to be taken seriously, yet too stupid to be taken logically either.
It's funny you say that because one of the comments I'm seeing on the I Dared My Best Friend to Ruin My Life creepypasta story was this is like the 12-year-old killer, the 12-year-old writer from Jeff the Killer became 13 and had a mild interest in legal proceedings. The reason I say that is because every now and again, that story, if I Dared My Best Friend to Ruin My Life, will go to explain some of the most stupid things. Like, he explains what a fucking engine is. It's like,
wait, he explains what a what?
A search engine like Google explains what Google taking away from the story. It's like,
just,
know what a
wait, that's so much worse because it's an online story.
Yeah, and mind you, this whole time, they're trying to find a potentially, and the author is taking time. Is I did a Google search. You know what I mean when I say Google, right? A search engine that when you type stuff in with a URL and a code, it's like, yes, we know what Google is. Can we progress?
Like, how else would I have gotten here?
Oh my god, that is basically some Ralph Breaks the Internet level.
I say we should do more creepypastas and just like more horror stories. Because come on, I had fun. Did you guys not have fun?
It was good. No. That was better than I was. It was better.
That's 2-1. We should do more.
We will do more. That is just legendary.
By the way, okay, so for a development, those fucking haven't seen our faces in a while, I've got tattoos now. For those who have never actually seen us in a long time.
Wait, Dylan, you have a tattoo?
Now. Yeah, bro, I got 3. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay, so you can't see it very well, but it's like the bonfire from the dark side. Let me see. It's like the bonfire at the dark side from Dark Souls. That's my first tattoo.
John, show us your tats.
This Wendigo one was my second tattoo. This was like
stretch marks I have.
This was an AI image I did, but you obviously can't see it. But there's like cracks. So the skull of the Wendigo has like cracks of blood. I got the artist to add those, and this is from Infamous Second Son, the third game, because I love Infamous. I think it's a great game. So I got 3 tats now. Getting a 4th one. And yeah, those are my tats.
I look like a hobo.
I gotta say that.
I look like a hobo. That's about it. So yeah.
You don't look like a hobo unless you're.
Unless I'm wearing my beanie.
Yeah. So I had fun reading this. I say we should do more creepypastas. You know, let's do another one tomorrow. Let's do another horror story. No, not tomorrow. We'll play little whatever. Excuse me, tomorrow, and then we'll read like some horror stories.
Well, doesn't it circle around? Like there's you, me, then John.
It does, yeah. But let's hope we stick to.
We'll figure it out. I do have a very funny idea for a podcast, but
let's do that.
I want to hear the funny one.
So there's a website called MechDB. Basically, it is a browser. It's a browser. It's a website that simulates the building process of a mech in MechWarrior Online, which is really good for theory crafting and all these things and calculating all these things. What I really want you both to do is that I will give you a timer. I'll give a very brief explanation as to any questions that you have. I'll let you look at it before the challenge goes, and I'll give you like upwards of like 2 or 5 minutes to pick a mech. Pick a mech of any, or maybe I'll pick it for you, and you both of you idiots have to make a build, and I have to rate it.
It's gonna be so cursed. I'm gonna create Manny from Ice Age.
Which that's
no, bro. I'm gonna create a Slipknot that's derivative from the Cyclops chassis and have a fucking aneurysm.
And I have to at least at least once or twice, I have to take those builds into an actual match.
That sounds like an interesting podcast. I say we do it tomorrow.
We could either do it tomorrow, or I say we do it next week because podcasts are a weekly thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Meanwhile, I'll look at some horror ideas.
All right.
Maybe I'll make one of my own that's retarded.
John's words of wisdom. Send us off, John.
No matter how old you are able to create stories. Now, no matter how old you are, however, I will criticize and shit on those stories. Whether you be a child, an adult, man, woman, I will shit on your dreams.